Hello, I'm United States Senator Joe Manchin. Welcome to the Cutting the Red Tape, a series of informational sessions with the IRS, Social Security Administration, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, and other federal and state agencies. I take great pride in helping constituents and families all across West Virginia. If you need assistance with a state or federal agency, please contact my office at 304-342-5855. My staff and I are always ready to help fellow West Virginians. Last year, 26,572 families contacted my office for help. As your United States Senator, it is my duty and honor to make sure that federal agencies are responsive to West Virginians. That's why I'm proud to be hosting this video series to help West Virginians learn how to better navigate their issues when dealing with government agencies. Today, we will be hearing from agency officials who will share helpful information and answer questions from West Virginians. Before we hear from them, I'd like to turn it over to my staff.
Thank you, Senator. Hi, I'm Angie Walsh, a caseworker in Senator Manchin's Martinsburg office. As you just heard, Senator Manchin's main priority is to represent West Virginia, and that is why he values hearing from West Virginians. Each day, he keeps in touch with West Virginians by meeting with constituents, visiting various places in the state, listening to voicemails, reading emails and letters, and sending his staff to be there when he has to be in Washington, D.C. Our staff motto is, "How may we help you?" Because the Senator expects us to give excellent customer service to all West Virginians who contact him. I'd like to begin by introducing another member of the Senator's staff, Jordan Brossi. Jordan is the Senator's legislative correspondent for issues involving the Social Security Administration. Jordan will be providing a legislative update.
Thank you, Angie. Protecting vital programs like Social Security is one of the Senator's top priorities, especially as Social Security is projected to face insolvency and beneficiaries may see their benefits reduced as soon as 2033 if Congress does not act. That is why Senator Manchin introduced the Time to Rescue United States' Trusts, or Trust Act, a bipartisan bicameral bill that would create a process to rescue the endangered federal trust funds and rein in the national debt. The Trust Act would provide a vehicle to address the key structural issues behind the debt and allow Congress to put our major federal programs on a stronger footing. In addition, the Senator remains focused on addressing the benefits cliff that forces individuals to choose between accepting additional hours of work or perhaps a promotion or losing the benefits they rely on, such as Medicaid, supplemental nutritional assistance, and more. Senator Manchin will continue to work with his colleagues on both sides of the aisle to take common sense steps that can address these issues, keep Social Security solvent, and support beneficiaries in West Virginia. As a nation, we have made solemn promises to our seniors and we must keep them. Senator Manchin will continue to prioritize our seniors in West Virginia and others across the country. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan. Also joining us is the agency's representative for today's webinar, Kim Stevens. She serves as the Public Affairs Specialist with the Philadelphia region of the Social Security Administration. Senator Manchin has heard from many West Virginians during and after the pandemic who are having trouble reaching their local Social Security field offices for help. Kim will share pertinent information and answer some highly anticipated questions from our constituents.
Well, thank you for having me today. I appreciate the opportunity to provide recent updates on Social Security services, as well as answer those highly anticipated questions. As you are aware, due to the pandemic, Social Security had to suspend in-person services in March of 2020. The good news is, as of April 7th, Social Security is once again offering in-person appointments, as well as walk-in services. Another noteworthy update is from Medicare. If you were unable to enroll or disenroll in Medicare because you could not reach us after January 1st of 2022, you will be granted additional time to request your Medicare Part A or Part B enrollment or disenrollment through December 30th of 2022. We understand our customers may have had a difficult time reaching us. I'm going to give you some of the best ways to contact Social Security and receive help. One is by visiting our website at ssa.gov. You can also call us. Our national number is 1-800-772-1213. If you're deaf or hard of hearing, you can call our TTY number, which is 1-800-325-0778. And of course, now you may visit your local Social Security office. If you do visit one of our offices, please keep the following in mind. We will ask you to complete a COVID-19 self-assessment before visiting the office. Masks are required. If you didn't bring a mask, we will provide one for you. Hand sanitizer is available. Office space may be limited, so we do ask that you come alone unless you need help with your visit. If you did not have an appointment, you may experience a longer wait time than normal. Our busiest times are Mondays, the morning after a federal holiday, and the first week of the month. We highly recommend you visit our website at ssa.gov for current updates regarding COVID-19, as well as other hot topics. You'll find our featured updates in the banner at the top of our webpage. Social Security offers an array of online services. You can file for retirement, Medicare, disability from the comfort of your own home, as well as receive answers to many of the questions you might have. We encourage our customers to create a personal account with Social Security. By creating a My Social Security account, you will be able to conduct many Social Security transactions, whether you're planning for your retirement, already received benefits, or need to update your address or direct deposit. You'll find this account accessible and helpful for conducting your Social Security business right from the comfort of your own home. As you can see here, we offer a variety of online services, whether it's applying for benefits, reviewing your latest earnings statement, managing your Social Security account, or getting answers to your questions. You can find many of our resources through our online services. Now, if you're looking for a Social Security office, or you're checking to see if an office is closed or maybe experiencing a delay, or you need to check on the status of your application, SSA.gov can provide these services and many more. In closing, I want to remind the public that your safety and security are at the forefront of our services. At Social Security, we want the public to be cautious of Social Security scams and to protect personal information. We may reach out to you by telephone if you have ongoing business with Social Security. However, our representatives will never threaten you or threaten to take legal action against you if you do not provide information. In these cases, please do not provide personal information. Just hang up the phone, and that is a Social Security scam. I want to thank you, Senator Manchin, for allowing me to provide these important updates.
Thank you, Kim. At least 18% of the calls Senator Manchin asks his staff to assist with every day deal with the constituent questions regarding benefits, the overpayment of benefits, even something as simple as how to obtain a replacement Social Security card. Through our conversations with constituents, we've asked West Virginians to share their stories and questions with us. After each question, Kim will provide the most up-to-date information to resolve the constituent's concern. Our first question today is from Delegate Daniel Linville of Cabell County.
So I found myself helping my father after he filed for Social Security disability benefits after a medical injury. And he really wasn't receiving a timely response. He'd been told that his claim was in medical review, but we had no way of knowing how long that might take or what to expect. And so after several months, I reached out to Senator Manchin's office, and I just really like to know, what recommendations can you give constituents whose case is under a medical review, and is there any way to expedite that processing of that case if the constituent or their family has a significant financial hardship?
Social Security strives to pay the right person the right amount at the right time. When making a disability decision, we want to ensure that we made the proper decision. We recognize this can cause delay in payment, but ensuring a proper decision will prevent overpayments and undue hardship in the future. Although there's no specific period we can provide as to when a decision will be completed, we can provide the examiner with updates regarding the applicant's financial dire need status and hopes to escalate that decision process. Communication and documentation is key to providing accurate service results.
Our next question is from Rose Sneed of Kanawha County.
I had applied for benefits and found it to be a lengthy process. Can you explain the delay between getting an approval and receiving back pay?
Thank you for that question. We understand that applying for disability benefits is an in-depth process. Upon approval of a disability application, Social Security often needs to update the information in order to complete the application and ensure the proper benefit amount is paid. As soon as you receive your decision notice, call Social Security to schedule an appointment to update your application. If we need additional documentation, it's important to provide that information to us as quickly as possible. Our representatives will explain in detail what documentation and the best way to send us that information.
Our next question is from Monique Oden of Kanawha County.
Recently, I lost two loved ones within a very short period of time. I was very overwhelmed with all that was expected of me. I had trouble contacting the Social Security office, the probate office. I reached out to the senator's office to get some help and support. My question is, how can the Social Security office notify people if there are additional benefits or assistance that is available for them after the loss of a loved one?
I appreciate this question. The loss of a loved one is a very difficult time. And in the event of a death, it's important for a family member or a friend to call the Social Security to inquire about potential survivor benefits. Currently, an individual cannot apply for survivor benefits through our website. So if benefits are due a survivor, we'll need to set up an appointment to take that application. Oftentimes, funeral directors will notify us of a death, and our representatives will use this information to look for potential survivor benefits. And we'll send a letter to the potential applicant to contact us for an appointment.
Our last question is from Ms. Cara Corner of Putnam County.
My father recently lost his Social Security card, and he was asked by a Social Security representative to mail in his driver's license recently as proof of his identity to get a replacement. My dad doesn't feel comfortable sending his driver's license in the mail, and also he needs his driver's license for driving. So is there a better way that he can obtain a Social Security card? Because he's not real tech savvy as well.
As you are aware, during the height of the pandemic, our offices suspended these types of in-person services, and we requested customers to submit a complete and signed Social Security replacement card application, along with a form of valid identification. We understood that many could not mail in their driver's license, state identification card, or passport. So we recommended these individuals submit secondary forms of identification, such as certified medical records. This is still a valid option for requesting a replacement Social Security card by mail. But the good news is, as of April 7th, a resident of West Virginia can visit a local Social Security office during our normal business hours and request that replacement Social Security card in person.
These were some great questions, and I know there are so many people around the state with the same questions. I hope this information will be helpful, and now I'll turn it back over to Senator Manchin.
Thank you to everyone for joining us today. I hope you will join me next time for the next installment of this video series. Follow my Facebook page or subscribe to my newsletter on my website, www.manchin.senate.gov, to stay up to date on upcoming events. And again, if you need assistance with a state or federal agency, please contact my office at 304-342-5855. My staff and I are always ready to help every West Virginian. Thank you.